It's the Forbidden Macho Show. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Liberty Dragon, what up?
Woo, it's your boy, Breathe on Fire.
Okay. Take that effect off. Hey, y'all, we back at it. What up, everybody? Are we good? Okay, I think we're good. What up, Lib? How you doing? My gracious, awesome co-host. What up, Lib?
Exuberant, thank you for asking. W sound effect. By the way, can we get some W's in the chat? W sound effect. Damn, I gotta get a roadcaster in this biatch too.
Man, I messed up over here. I didn't even do my dang. I'm messing up over here, Holmes. Let me figure this out. All right, give him the intro, Lib. Let him know what's up.
Yeah, it's a Forbidden Macho. You know what it is. Your boy Liberty Dragon and Nino America, the one and only's out here killing it, doing a dang thing. What y'all think about that debate? That debate was great. My boy Kate. Oh,
Y'all, we're gonna talk about that. Oh,
he could have did a little bit better, but we'll get into that. And by the way, make sure you go and check out the Facebook page and the group Nino's America. Tap in. Gonna have some exclusive footage for the Trump video game coming. Sent some to my boy Nino for the page. It's gonna be lit. By the way, Nino's in the game too, and of course, I'd be dumb not to put myself in the game too. Duh, right? So,
hey,
what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing?
hey,
Let's get some W's in chat.
and you're looking for people to get in the game, right, Lib?
Yeah, I'm looking for some voice actors, maybe some donators. I know we got some Richies in the thing. Fuck with you, boy.
Hey, let's go. All right, I think we're good now, bro. I'm setting everything up. Sorry, y'all. It's been a while. Let me give my apologies to my people. My shout out my boy Alex Ponson called me, gave me a good pep talk, y'all. And there's Bone in the chat. Shout out my people watching now on the repeat. Basically, what happened, y'all, is my truck went down. All right, so there's my boy Alex Ponson. Shout out Bone, Alex Ponson. So my truck went down, and man, 10 racks, y'all. Where's the sound effect? 10,000 down, not down the drain, but the thing is, I had like 7 days off. But whenever you have equipment that you depend on for your livelihood and your family and whatnot, blase, should I say, with all due respect, man, it's hard making content. Lib, I couldn't focus. I had to get my truck back on the road. Finally got it back on the road, and it's funny now that I'm working my 12-hour shifts every day. Now I want to make lives again, right? So shout out Alex Ponce, gave me a good pep talk. Shout out my boy Liberty Dragon for hollering at me. You want to talk about Sneako real quick, bro? Let's be candid with everybody real quick, or not? You don't want to talk about it?
You can if you want. I love Sneako. He doesn't. That's all there is to be said. That's okay. Shout out Sneaks. We'll do a collab, Sneako. Don't worry about him. I love you, Sneako. Okay, love love speech. Long live love speech.
Okay, so we'll chop it up. We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about a lot of things. The debate. Again, follow us on the Facebook page, y'all, in the Facebook group Nino's America. So what happened with me and Lib is we got into it, y'all, right? About Sneako, okay? So, and that's just I'm only talking about it because, damn, my stuff's shaking. Because I thought it was weak on his side. Give the rundown real quick about Sneako. I'll do an audio check. Go ahead, Lib.
Yeah, well, Sneako, obviously he was at the event with Nick Fuentes. Oh, okay, now we're good. We can say we're that late into the live with Nick F at America First. APAC, AF pack. It's called. And Sneako got Superman punched by the dude. He was on the stage. He was a tall, buff security guard. And that guy jumped. He ran.
Lib, he was big and black.
And he hit Sneako like this at a downward trajectory. And Sneako laughed it off. He got his tooth chipped. But, he was messing with his hat. So, he kind of had it coming. But right as he impacted, the guy fell back and he rolled on the ground and he was on the ground. And I was saying they were already separated. Nino was saying he should have went over there and stomped on his head. I said at that point it was already done because they were separated. And I feel like if he would have done more, then it would have been on not only himself, but it would have been on Nick. And Sneako knew that he was the one that messing with his hat. So as he escalates, he's going to say, "Oh, black security guard gets stomped out at AFPAC." So he knew he was fucking around with his hat. So he had to take that lick. He's like, maybe I deserve that. And they were already separated. Now, if they were like both up right next to each other, the guy didn't fall over. Yeah, you throw the fisticuffs. But you have a run over and stomp on his head. It's done. That dude already fell. He's separated.
I need to make a shirt, bro, with that dude in the air sticking Sneako. So,
Oh,
anyways, all right. So this is my take on it, y'all. Liberty, he can explain it away like the rest of Sneako's minions. With all due respect, Lib, I seen them all in the chat, bro. They're all, oh yeah, Sneako, you're the hero. You did the right thing, and all this blase. All I said, I'm gonna put a poll up. Would you defend yourself or just get your tooth knocked out like Sneako did? But let me know, Alex Ponce, everybody in the chat, and I'm a Christian, right? Let me fix this over here. It's bothering me.
But it was done by then. It was done by then. It's different if it's self-defense.
Let me speak though. Okay, so this is how I look at it. Oh yeah, by the way, we got the new merch store, y'all. I made this MAGA Forever. Let's go. For sale. Holla at your boy. But anyways, so Sneako is this big old high power alpha male, supposedly, y'all. And Liberty loves him. And I was checking him out, right? He's an anti, he's against them people that we're against as far as in the other part of the nation, the cross projectors. He's a truth bomber, truth teller. He pushes that high power alpha talk, like I said. And I seen him get stuck. And like I said, not to sit there and say, oh, where I come from, but where I come from, or really any man, if you agitate a situation, you tip somebody's hat, and you're talking all this high power ish, you and your crew, and then the dude that you tip his hat off, right? That's like the most disrespectful thing. People get smoked for doing that kind of stuff, y'all. Let's be honest. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying don't do it. That dude jumps up and sticks Sneako right in the mouth, knocks out his tooth, and I saw the look in the face of Sneako and all his boys. And Lib, to be honest, bro, like I told you backstage, I've been talking about it, is that I saw in that moment that Sneako and his boys were not about that life or that action. They weren't with the business. And not saying they have to be, right? But you would think they're in a public venue talking all this masa. They tip the dude's hat and he sticks them. And this dude, I even forgot, Sneako's like a jujitsu fool, whatever. And he don't do nothing to the dude that sticks him right in the mouth, knocks out his tooth. Then he makes his post, goes live, does a video, and he's missing the tooth, right? And I just felt as a man, if someone puts their hands on you like that, you have the right to defend yourself, and you should, especially if you're the agitator. And I think that Sneako was the agitator. And I called him out. I made some posts, and Liberty Dragon didn't like that. We kind of went back and forth with our opinions. No big deal, right? But the point is, Liberty Dragon's team Sneako, and I'm just team Mano. I'm the Forbidden Macho Show Basso, right? I just thought that was weak, Lib, that he got stuck and none of his boys did nothing. And again, I'm a Christian. I don't stand for violence, but I'm just saying, if you're acting like that in public, if you're pushing that kind of line, and they call your bluff, that's very interesting, to say the least. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't completely disagree. I just think, like you said, it was already done. And to be fair, his tooth only got chipped. It didn't get knocked out. Let's be fair. He still had his tooth. So, but it was done at that point. And sometimes you just got to realize I fucked up. He probably didn't think he was going to get to that point. He probably got a little overzealous, and he probably took a step back. Sometimes people going to do that. Sometimes you don't always have to escalate it again. He probably understood I fucked up. I messed with his hat. Yeah. I got stuck. The guy's across the room by now. Am I going to run over there and stomp on him? And he probably understood, because think about this, Nino. That wasn't his event. He started shit. Let's be honest. He started it at somebody else's event. And he knew what he was going to do was going to reflect badly, not on him, but on Nick Fuentes. So he probably took a step back. It's like if I was at your event, Nino, and I did that some dude, and then he punched me. Well, actually, I'd punch back. I'm not gonna lie, but still, some people in that moment, they would be thinking, well, if he was across the room, it's different. But some people would be thinking in that moment, I fucked up. Am I gonna make it worse for Nick F? Because it would have completely looked bad on Nick F. Just let's be honest. If there was headlines, it doesn't matter the circumstance of somebody stomping on this black dude's head at a Nick F rally, You know what I'm saying? Sneako probably knew he already fucked up, and they were damned if you do, damned if you don't. No matter what, it was a bad decision. He should have not fucked with his hat. But I just don't think he's a bleep. I just think he made a decision, a conscious decision. And sometimes people can make a decision not to escalate further. He was already across the room. So
Oh,
Sneako, don't listen to Nino, bro. I got you, Sneako. I got you, brother.
new poll.
Long live love speech.
Hey, new poll up. I need to get to that actual chat instead. Hey, I'll wear it, Cameron. I'm rocking with my Texas teams, even though I'm Cowboys all the way. You know, I like to rock my Texas gear when I'm on the YouTube to show, you know, where I come from. I'm from West Texas, baby. So I need the Astros hat. Let me know. New poll up.
How many MAGA hats you had, and how many people take?
I got 50 Trump hats. They never took one. Hey, new poll up. Shout out my boy JB. Shout out everybody in the chat. Is Sneako or Weeko? That's the new poll. Please, please vote. And I'm just gonna say this, Liv. Hold on, Liv.
You know
look.
why?
What?
Because he's a W Mans, so that's why it's Weeko. Hey.
You know what though? Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes we take our L's. You know, sometimes you get stuck in the mouth, and you don't do nothing, and that's how it happens. I'm just saying, I didn't like how he was talking all that high power crap, got stuck in the grill, and didn't do nothing but go do it live later. I thought that was being a weenie. But I'm gonna be honest, Liv. You said that he thought about all this. Bro, all that goes out the window. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. All my people, all my men out there with hair on your chest and freaking stanky breath and stanky feet working hard out there in the sun. All my real men know if a man puts his hands on your mouth, oh, God forbid, if a man's fist touches your mouth, what are you going to do about it? Now, let's be honest. As a Christian, right, our Lord Jesus told us to turn the other cheek. But I'm going to be honest, if you're in a position to where you're the agitator, and like Sneako did, I think he should have defended himself, to say the least, not just sit there and smile like an idiot with a missing tooth because he agitated the situation and he got stuck like a weenie and he didn't do nothing. I'm just saying, Lib, you're trying to explain after the fact, bro, that he thought about all this stuff, bull crap. If he really cared, I'm gonna be honest, because this happened to me with my people, and they get reprimanded, they get checked, whatever, maybe even a little, a little correction there on later on with the crew. Maybe sometimes they just get away with it. Sometimes my friends and my brothers, we would do things. Even I would do things at a function, set off a whole riot or whatever, and I got away with it. I never got reprimanded or got in trouble. The people just rolled with it. That's just what would happen back then. But I'd say this: if Sneako really cared, Lib, about Nick's function, why did he agitate the whole situation in the first place? Why did he tip the dude's hat in the first place? Think about that, right? You said you're going from hindsight. Now you're saying, oh, he didn't do nothing because of this. If he really respected the function, he would have never did that. And like I said, if you're with your people and they have a function, you should respect them enough to not start no ish, especially if it's being live streamed or recorded for many to see or go viral, whatever. So you're saying that he acted correctly, but he actually acted incorrectly and was
I didn't say he acted correctly.
Well, no, let's be honest. You said that after the fact, he was thinking about it, that he didn't want to mess it up for Sneako.
Well, that's not what he said, to be fair. He said he was just like dazed. You know what I'm saying? Because that punch would have knocked most people out. If you saw the trajectory, he fought with Sean Strickland, the UFC heavyweight champion. You know what I mean? And he was trying to knock him out. Sneako is known for and Bradley Martin, they were trying to knock him out. He's known for having a strong jaw. Most people would have got knocked out from that punch. Let's be honest. And he even said he was dazed. He was thinking about it. He was like, "Oh shit!" That's why I was smiling like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like you said, in hindsight, that it wasn't necessarily the wrong decision to not escalate further.
Let's address my people in the chat, y'all. And real quick, I want to apologize to everybody, y'all. I've been going live for a while. My truck went down. Now we're back at it, and we're gonna be back at it. Best believe. And okay, so look, JB says just like Norby's, all bark, no bite. Ouch. I like Norby's. Hey, JB, do you like him? I like Norby's. He's the one that got beat up by American Cholos. That clip I played, he got bloody, bro. I shared it on Instagram a while back. Podcaster. He went to his studio, got stuck, got beat up. He wasn't about that life, but he went there acting like he was. Maybe another Sneako. Anyways, OG Jenny says she's defending the stance. Nick said that if Sneako fought back, it would have put Nick on liability. Okay, so I agree. Yeah, I agree.
W Sneako, bro. You
Hold
did
on.
what you needed to do.
And Alex Ponce says, "Hey, Lib, what would you have done if you got stuck in the mouth? What would you have done in that situation, Lib?" Alex Ponce wants to know, and I want to know. Go ahead.
If I was at Nick's event and I tipped someone's hat, and they were already across the room, I would have walked away. Now, if the dude was right in front of me and it was self-defense, still we were actively engaged in combat. That's different. That's still self-defense.
No,
Now,
no,
if he punched me, he
no.
fell over and he was across the room on the
Look,
ground, and the
Lib,
fight was done.
hold on. Hold on. Let's read the question again. Hey, Lib, what would you have done if you got stuck in the mouth? Simple question, bro. You got stuck in the mouth. Nico, what would you have done? Just what would you have done, bro?
Not in Sneako's context, in regular context, if I got punched in the mouth, that's self-defense. Then I'm gonna punch him back.
Okay.
But that's different from what this Sneako situation. I'm making a distinction. Now somebody was in front of me and punched me, and that's a fight.
Woo!
The fight was already done.
Okay. So you would have fought. You would have fought back, right?
Yeah, if it was active in combat, if they're right in front of me and they just punch me, so what are you gonna do, bitch? Hell yeah, I'm gonna punch back.
Hey,
But in a situation, I understand why you wouldn't have.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did you lose in the chat? Listen, y'all, I know it's an old situation, but I'm talking about this, this is back in the day, me and Liv had a kind of a argument about this online or on a text. But hold on.
He texted me about it. I was like, okay, whatever.
I said, your boy's a weenie, I told you, but I even made some tweets about it and whatever. But no, listen, chat, everybody, and this is for you too, Liv. I'm talking to you in the chat. Did you lose any respect for Sneako after that said incident? I'm asking you in the chat. Go ahead, Lib.
Okay, you asking me to? No, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when you have 99% good grace, you've been a truth teller, you've been a fighter for the right side for so long. You take one L, you think I'm going to turn my back on somebody who's fought so hard for the movement? It just doesn't make any sense. Sometimes we take, and it's part of being loyal to somebody who's been loyal enough to get censored, remove millions of followers on YouTube, talk about the vaccine, don't get the V that he was telling people, warning people, saving people's lives. And he takes one L, gets punched in the mouth, and he doesn't escalate it. That's okay, Sneak. That's okay. You did your part, brother. You don't have to get in a fight because he's done so much for the movement. This is a water drop in the ocean of all the great things he's done for the movement. And he's talked about against the Jays. He's put his reputation on life. Listen, before it was cool, he was talking about this before it was cool. Like so major respect to Sneako. But I know more about Sneako than you do, so I see why you would not automatically not respect Sneako. You see what I'm saying?
We got our first call. Hold on.
Hello, my name is Alex.
Hello?
I'm on Nino Radio. Hello, my name is Alex.
Hey, hello.
Hey, what's up, bro?
All right, I'm trying to.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
I'm trying to catch up. There's an echo. There's an echo.
Hold on. There's an echo. Let me fix it. Hold on. Don't hang up. Let me fix it right now.
No problem.
I'm going to fix it right now, Alex. I know you said this happened last time. Hold on real quick. I got you right now.
Is it me?
Yes, sir.
No, hold on. No, it's me, Elib. My bad. Hold on. I'm going to fix it right now. Because I remember he said that it was having that USB, no, processing, no, not that, routing. Okay, right here. Calls. Where's my calls?
Okay. Liberty. What's up with that?
Okay, now,
what's up with that Trump game?
Oh,
hey, hold on, Alex. Is it gone? Alex, is it gone? The echo.
Sorry, my bad.
Is the echo gone?
No, sir. No, it's not.
Shoot. How about now? Hello?
Seconds behind.
Hold on. No, look. No, look. Okay, tell me now. Is the echo gone?
No, sir. I'm about 10 seconds behind. It's all good.
No, Alex, I'm just saying, can you talk to me? You could talk to me, right? Don't worry about the YouTube. Can you talk to me on the phone? It's good. Alex.
Can I call you right back?
Why? What's wrong? Is it echoing?
Are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, all right, cool.
Can you hear me?
I can now. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Alex, don't worry about the YouTube, bro. Can you talk to me on the phone? Like, can you hear me and I can hear you, right? Everything's good?
Yes, sir. I'm doing my best.
Okay, all right. Don't worry about
cool.
Don't worry about the YouTube. What's up? Okay, Alex. So talk to us.
All
What's
right,
up,
cool.
Alex?
All right.
It's Alex Ponce,
Nah,
y'all.
man.
Woo!
Oh, wow. Woo!
Let's
I was
go.
talking in the chat. Woo! Hey, man. Oh, man. Hey, Leb, you gonna let Sneako stuff you? Hey.
Am I gonna let what? No, because I'm not gay.
Hey, Alex. Alex, what do
I
you
ain't say
tell him?
like that.
What do you say? Go ahead.
No. Nah. Hey, man, what a pleasure. I am so sorry. I have so much of an echo.
There's an echo?
I think it's because you have the YouTube playing in the background, probably.
Hey, can you turn the YouTube down?
Okay, how do I do? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, turn the YouTube down. Hold on, y'all. Hey, shout out, Kim Rangel with the super chat. Woo! Let's go. God bless you, Kim. Yeah.
Damn. Hey, are we there?
What
Hello?
up? All right, can you hear me?
Oh, wow. Yes.
Is it
Without
better?
the echo, can you hear me?
Is it better?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was the YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right, Hey, it's Alex
Yeah.
Ponce. What up, Alex?
What's
Let's
up,
go.
guys? Hello, everybody. I'm here for the Nino Show, Liberty Dragon, and the Nino Macho Show. What's up,
Let's
guys?
go.
What's up? Let's do this shit.
Okay, all right, Alex. All right, I know you keep it real. You heard what I said.
All right.
You heard what I said. What do you got to say about this, bro? Go ahead.
Tell me. Say it again, brother.
So, what are your thoughts on the Sneako situation before we go to Trump? Before we go to Biden, what are your thoughts on Sneako? Do you know who?
First of all,
go ahead.
No, well, he's a goofy little skinny guy. He got punched out with the big old ears. No big deal. Like, yeah, whatever, man. Hey, man, whatever Trump's about. Tell me again, brother. Let's break it down for two different conversations. Sneako, I don't know him. He shouldn't really be involved, to be honest with you. He's just a loudmouth trying to be what's his name? Tate, a master Tate impersonator, in my opinion.
Okay.
He came up before Tate. But to be fair, you can't say much about him because you just admitted you don't know him. So it's kind of disingenuous if you talk bad about somebody you know nothing about. Let's be fair. You just admitted you don't know him. So maybe you should reserve your opinions and be like, let me do some research because he's been in the movement a lot longer than even Tate.
Okay.
Even Tate.
Alex, hold on. So, Alex, what Liberty's trying to say, Alex, what Liberty's trying to say, and I agree with him because that's a good point. We can't just throw him out because he's done a lot for the movement.
I ain't throw him out.
No, but I'm just saying, I do respect that he has done a lot. It's kind of like what you said, Alex. You said you're ready to cut people off first movement, right? But I do agree with Liberty that Sneako has done a lot, and we should have a little bit of grace for him and not just throw him out or just, look. Go ahead.
I respect that Sneako for a minute. Look, I don't do this social media thing. Sneako was cool for a moment. I don't know what he's done and what he tried to do to elevate his status on social media. All I know is that he's kind of like a Andrew Tate wannabe. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I don't know if he got his ass beat in or whatnot, but that's not the kind of figure that people want. At the same time, he's not even fit to speak to men like Andrew Tate does. He's not no one, to be honest with you, in my opinion. I just don't think he could be influential to children, but not grown men, in my opinion. Liberty Dragon, what do you guys say, Nino? I mean, come on. Like we all know that we all know that as suffering men and men trying to do something with their lives, we all know that we're trying to victimize women. No problem. It's a shame. And I agree. But I think Sneako, nah, man, he's just a skinny fucking whip looking for credentials. What do they call it? Clout. No, he's not the same. He's not the same. and
Well,
he did.
I would disagree, and I would push
Get
back,
his
and
ass
I would
knocked
say if
out.
Sneako was looking for
He
clout,
did get his ass knocked out in that
Alex,
ring,
if
by the way.
Sneako was looking for clout, he would not have opposed the system so much. He was on doing the highest numbers on Kick with people like Neon. If he would have just sided with the establishment, he would be 10 times larger than it is. But he stood up for the truth time and time again. So you can't just say he's some skinny dude and he says all the right things. You could disagree, you could say he's not as tough as Tate, but he's told men to work, get their money
what
up,
about you, Lib?
work
What
out,
about you,
to be
Lib?
healthy. So if he
What
says
about
the
you?
same
What
thing
about
as
you?
Tate, but you
You're
think he's
right.
not as tough, does that mean he's
You're
invalid now?
You're on contract. You're on contract, and this motherfucker walked into a boxing ring and got knocked the hell out. That's not a
Who?
mentor for men.
Who?
Sneako.
That never happened. Sneako never got knocked out. He
Oh,
even fought, as a
yes,
matter of
it
fact,
did.
he even fought with Sean Strickland, the world heavyweight
What?
UFC champion, who tried to knock Sneako out, and he was going a full onslaught. You can find the video. If the toughest guy in the UFC can't knock Sneako out, when he said, I don't like influencers, and he was trying to knock Sneako out, you could see, and he didn't knock him out. That he never got knocked out. You're thinking of somebody else. But
All right.
that's unfair because you obviously don't know anything about Sneako. You can't just say he got knocked out when he never got knocked out.
What is Alex?
You want to know the best? You want to know what the best part of this conversation is? Is that I'm here for America, not for Sneako, and not for Lib,
Let's
not for
go.
Lib, and
Let's
not
go.
for Sneako.
Woo!
I'm here for Native America,
Let's
and
go.
that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Hey, man. I think a man should do what a man has to do.
Okay.
With or
Alex,
without violence.
Alex,
Yes,
let me ask
sir.
you this. Okay, let me ask you this. If you were Sneako and that dude,
I couldn't imagine.
okay, without being too vulgar on YouTube, if someone jumped up and punched you in the mouth after you started it, what would you have defended yourself? Let me ask you that, Alex.
If someone were to punch me in the mouth after I started it,
yeah.
Damn, then I'm gonna fucking recollect for real.
Okay. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, unless I'm that stupid to fight back if I'm wrong, because now if people are watching, I'm gonna catch a charge. Now, if the video cameras are showing, man, I'm gonna make myself look like a dumbass in front of the whole world.
That's what I said. Okay, Alex, hold on. So, do you agree with
Yes,
Liberty?
sir.
What Liberty said, and even Jenny said it, that maybe Sneako, after he got stucco, he said that he didn't want to mess up. He didn't want to mess up Nick F's function. Do you agree that he probably thought about that, or you think he didn't even think about that?
You talking about Nick, the MMA fighter?
No, Nick. I can't say his name. Nick F. One of the America Firsters.
I tell you,
well, the point is, Sneako was at somebody's event. Sneako was at somebody's event, and Liberty Dragon thinks he thinks that Sneako didn't want to fight because he didn't want to mess up the event for his friend. Do you think that's a valid point?
I don't know. I can't see the video. I can't see the context. But I'll tell you one thing. Damn. If I don't want to fight you anymore, it's probably because I'm scared, to be honest with you.
That's what I said.
Scared of ruining it for your friend. Nino, if I started something, I wouldn't ruin your event and make you look bad, okay?
Hey, man.
Let's do it this. Let's do it this, Alex. Check this out. Good point. Hold on.
Hey, man, you ever have your ass beat? You ever have a fucking black eye or a busted nose? You ever been knocked out? I've never been knocked out. Have you guys ever been knocked out? Let's take a poll.
I've had a black eye.
I got a bloody nose. That's the only thing I've ever had. I've gone a lot of fights and never got my ass.
I had a black eye. My cousin stuck me. I got in a couple brawls.
Hey, man.
I got in a couple melees in my time. Go ahead.
Hey, for the ladies, ladies, I'm sorry to, just saying, hey, you guys ever stuck a dude in the fucking balls? I'm sorry. And you ever, any man ever, I never had a black eye or been never knocked out. Anyone have experience on that? Put it out there for people. You ever been knocked out or kicked in the balls? I never have. Okay. I don't know what the severity is. I don't know what the severity of that is.
Alex,
hey, Lib. Yes, sir.
Well, I was gonna say, have you been in many fights?
Man, I had to defend myself in bad situations in bars. To be honest with you, yeah, man.
Damn.
To be honest with you, yeah, man, for real. There's a lot of hillbillies out here in Florida, and I played around out there. But at the same time, I like that too because
Oh,
it built my character. To be honest with you, hey man, I learned how to deal with people, how to talk myself out of situations. Hey man, you could just buy a hillbilly a beer. You could buy a hillbilly a beer and diffuse
So
the
Sneako should
situation.
have bought the
Might
guy a
not
beer
kill you.
then.
Huh?
So Sneako should have just bought the guy a beer.
That's right. But you never been knocked out or hit. Oh, whatever, man. Hey man, I've been I've been accused of saying the wrong things, calling someone's sister or WHORE,
oh
and he was
wow.
like, why
Oh,
did you say that? I was like, I didn't say that. And guess what happens? You get decked in the face when you try to explain yourself.
Right.
Wow, wow, you're
Uh,
going down.
I want to clarify
Hey,
something. I want to clarify something.
that's
I've never been knocked out. Shout out my boy JV. He ain't never been knocked out. I ain't never been knocked out. I'm not saying it's bad or if you got knocked out, that's one thing. But Nino America has never been knocked out. They tried to get me one time. They tried one time. My homeboy got knocked out, but Nino America was bobbing and weaving. you know, hey, let's go. I know how to
hey, he,
I know
I'm
how to
getting
handle a
out of
crowd.
here.
No, not even that. No, Alex, not even that, bro.
No, no, hell no.
I know how to handle a crowd, bro. Whenever you get in a little melee, you got to stick and move and don't let them box you in. Anyways, all right. So
Yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna end the poll with Sneako. I want you to stay on the line, Alex.
All right.
We're gonna bring up. The.
Oh man,
What's up?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just having a good time, man.
Okay.
I
Thank
want
you.
to know if anyone's. I want to know if anyone's been genuinely kicking the balls, man, for real.
I don't think. I don't know. Jenny says. Jenny says I clawed my nails on my brother when I was a kid. Hey Alex. Hey Alex. Alex. Hold on. I don't.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, this is
I'm
crazy.
holding my balls right now. I'm
Hold
in
on.
fear, man. I
Hey,
don't want
hold on,
nobody to walk
Alex.
up on me.
Alex. Hey, Liv. Everybody. I don't think kicking somebody in the private parts. I don't think that's a move. Do people?
Oh, that's a move. Oh, it's a move, man.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
my bad.
I'm gonna
That's a
say
dirty move. All right, guys. Sorry.
I've never seen a fight where someone kicks someone in the genitals. I'm just being
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
How about you, Liv?
can't say I have.
Have you ever been kicking the balls? All right.
No.
Anyway,
Okay.
all right. Well, never mind.
Okay. All right.
Damn. That's like a you. The game is over, man. The game is over. It's like a throat chop. It's over. It's over. You kick the balls. It's over. Hey, how many women in the chat have ever defended themselves? Just kick that dude in the balls, or has any man ever kicked the? Is it okay? Oh, here we go, Paul. Here, Dino. Is it okay?
What's up, bro?
Run a Paul. Is it okay for a man to kick another man in the balls? Run the Paul. Run the Paul.
Run the ball, Dino. Go ahead.
I don't think it's okay. Hey, Alex, hey, I'm,
What about you, Dino? What are you gonna do
hey,
if someone?
I would never. I'm gonna say it like this. We got women in the chat. I'm gonna be respectful. I don't think it's okay for a grown man to use that kind of move on another grown man. I don't want to touch anybody's area
In
like
a
that.
street fight.
You're
In a
right.
street fight.
There's no rules. I know.
All right. I'm over.
Oh, damn. Jenny says,
What do you say?
I kicked a mean boy in the, you know what, as a kid. Dang, Jenny did it. Okay.
Forgot about it.
Not a code. A personality says, if it's a street fight, anything goes. Christy says,
That's right.
what did I walk into? So,
man, hey, man, I'll tell you one thing. I'd rather be kicked in the balls than a throat chop. You ever been throat chopped?
no,
That's another thing.
No, you know,
Woo!
you know what happened to me one time?
What happened, Nino?
This dude put his freaking fingers, y'all, these two his fingers in my freaking throat.
Ugh.
Hold on, and he clamped
Ugh.
down on my freaking tongue, bro, in my throat. in a
What's his
fight.
name? Like Mankind? Like
Yeah,
Mankind from
no,
WWF?
no, exactly like that, bro. And I kid you not. Hey, I kid y'all not. When he did
Holy
it,
shit,
when he
paralyzed you?
look for about 2 freaking weeks, 3 weeks, I was cussing that dude out every day because my freaking throat and my mouth, it hurt, bro. Hell
Was
yeah,
this
I
your
forgot about
friend or
that
your
one.
enemy? Was this your
Well,
friend or your enemy?
I'll tell
How
the
you gonna
story.
cuss him out for 3 weeks?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened. This dude, he was my cousin, but he was telling my wife's ex dude back when I was a kid that I was doing some street activity. I'll leave it at that. He pulled up to the
You
hood.
good?
He pulled up to the hood, and I pulled him out the window. I told my mom was there. My wife was there, and I said, "Watch this fool. I'm gonna get this fool." And I pulled him out the window. I started doing my thing right, and I guess that was his only. That was his
He
only
put his
move.
hands in your mouth.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, that's a bad story. Don't even tell it, man. Oh shit! I look good.
Okay.
Well, I put my face in his window and he put his fucking fingers in my mouth. No,
No, I ain't
my bad.
lying. Hey,
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real. He busted the Mankind on me, and
Damn,
I kid you not, for freaking weeks, my throat hurt, dude. Yeah.
that suck. Ooh, that suck with that raw
Damn.
cotton.
I should have never said this. Look at this, dirt. I got
Woo.
throated. Anyways.
Hey, okay, let's change subject. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave because I don't want to make a disgrace of my homeboy Nino or America
It's all good.
on the live. But man, hey, my finishing move when I was like 23 was a diamond cutter. I was watching WWF and WCW, the diamond cutter.
You really
Diamond
did,
Dallas Page.
you did the diamond cutter for
Diamond
real?
Dallas Page. Yes, sir. Oh. Hey, who was y'all's favorite? Hey, Liberty. Don't be hiding over there since you got snuck. Hey, who stuck? Hey, who's your favorite wrestler?
Never happened to me.
2000.
Who's your favorite wrestler, Liberty?
Stone Cold Steve. No, Rey Mysterio.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's
Stone
you.
Cold. Probably Stone Cold.
You know, I had Diamond Dallas Page, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Kane, man. What about you? Were you ever?
I'll tell you
Let me
this.
interview you, man.
My favorite wrestler of all time was Sting.
Sting is
badass.
Oh my
but
God!
let me tell you.
No, he was against NWO.
But let me tell you.
Go ahead.
But now that I'm an adult, my favorite wrestler, RIP, was the Razor Ramon. I like that.
Oh, Razor! Dude,
now that I
with
think about it,
Kevin Nash and Razor Ramon. We're talking about the New World Order. If you don't mind, sorry, bro.
Hey, Alex, before that though, bro, before he joined the New World Order, Scott, whatever his name was, whenever he was just Razor Ramon in the beginning, bro. Now that I look at videos, he was a very awesome actor and wrestler, bro, Razor Ramon, but he's dead now. Anyways.
Yeah, so and you know what? To be honest with you, how do you feel about who else was out there in the New World Order? We got the Steiner brothers, we got Sting and Hulk Hogan, we got the Razor Ramon, man.
And you
was it it was the Razor's Edge, wasn't it?
Yeah,
the Razor's Edge.
And you know where
his finishing move.
You know where, and they said Andre the Giant, Ultimate Warrior. You know where he got his personality. He got his personality from who? From Tony Montana.
Are you serious? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where he got it from. He talked like that, Chico and all that. But anyways,
hey,
go ahead.
I got a question for you, Nino. Before this is a little bit controversial, so let's see. You know Hulk Hogan? He was a part of the New World Order, right?
Yep.
Hey, he bought his son a Toyota Supra. His son manslaughtered someone. I don't know what happened with that.
For
you know
real?
about that? He wrecked and killed someone. Hulk Hogan's son killed someone in a Supra. You know what a Toyota Supra is?
I'm familiar with this somewhat, but I never knew about that story, bro.
Mm.
What the hell?
Yeah. The Hulkster's son killed somebody. Ask somebody in the chat.
And then what
They
happened to
ran
him?
his ass over.
Did he go to prison?
I don't know. What about the Undertaker, man? You guys like that? Kane?
Nah, I wasn't really a fan of the Undertaker, but you know who was pretty wild? I heard back in the day was Ric Flair. Woo!
Rick
Woo!
Flair was the shit. Hey, okay.
And you know what's crazy? Go ahead.
Tell me.
There's a movie
What
called
about?
hold on. There's a movie called The Wrestler, and I think that's a badass movie, y'all. It's Mickey Rourke is in it, but it's a badass movie, and it made me feel bad because it's a guy that was like a big time wrestler. Then he had to work like at a damn grocery store because he just did
Damn.
he did fights like in the underground circuit, to make money, and it was very dangerous. He was drinking a lot. It was bad for his body. And it's a crazy. I don't even know if it's based on a true story, but it's called The Wrestler, and it's I watched it years ago. But it's a pretty good, gritty story about wrestling. Go ahead.
He had to do a lot before he got that Iron Man suit. To be honest with you, he had to do a lot before he got that Iron Man suit.
No, was Mickey Rourke was an Iron Man? I don't think he is. Is it?
Yeah, part 2.
Okay, well,
he had to clean it. He had to clean it. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everyone in the chat. Hey, man.
It's all good.
Let me take it back for a little bit. Look, man. I grew up on the generation where it was WCW, WWF, like on the same night, and it was Undertaker, and on WCW was Sting and Lex Luger. We had Roddy Piper. We had Kevin Nash and Razor Ramon. Man, dude, and Kevin Bischoff, like that was.
Hey, Alex, let me ask you this, bro. You're over
yes,
there.
Sir.
You're in Florida, bro. Did you ever go watch? Someone said the Boogie Woogie Man. Did you ever go watch? Did you ever go watch a wrestling show like in person, a live one?
Yes, I did. I did one time. It was about maybe 15 years ago, and it was there live. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was there live, and then me and my friend, we walked out through the backstage, and there was the Bushwhackers, and I ran to meet them, and I guess their people said you can't meet them, but I shook hands with the Bushwhackers when WWF came to Tampa, Florida. Wow. And that was about maybe 15, maybe 17 years ago. Bushwhackers, you remember that? Or the Animals, or the Bushwhackers. Yeah, man. Hey man.
I was just gonna say, you know what's crazy? Like all these guys, Lib, Alex, Chat, like a lot of them ain't here no more. People say that wrestling's fake. Man, I could not, as a 40-year-old man, I could not get in that ring and do none of that stuff. I'd break bones. Them guys were really doing some moves. Are you
sure? Hey, Nino, are you sure? I'll take you to a cage match, bro, if you want to.
Let's go. No, but Alex, but for real though, those guys are really putting their bodies and their health on the line. You know what I mean? I don't think it's fake.
Yeah, you know what?
Go ahead, Lib.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I find the whole idea that it's fake to be kind of ludicrous. I mean, obviously nobody thinks Supernatural, Kane, and Undertaker coming back from the dead, obviously, but I mean, it's all acrobatics.
No, but you never seen a tombstone. You never seen a tombstone.
They hit each other in a special way that doesn't actually hurt each other as much, but obviously the impact's still going to hurt at least a little bit. So it's scripted, of course, to make it more interesting.
You ever seen that?
Not fake.
You ever seen that cage match with the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels? Oh, yeah, that's what we called. What was it called? WrestleMania, or a free for all?
Kim just talked about the cage match. How about Shawn Michaels? Which I'm not really a wrestling fan, but I remember this stuff from a child. But Alex.
And they still had to fall from that height in a cage match. They still fell from the roof, the ceiling of the cage.
How about Shawn Michaels when he would do the sweet chin music? He would kick somebody in the freaking mouth.
God. Oh my God! Hey, that kind of looked pretty real to me. To be honest with you,
I'm pretty sure that was real. That was real.
Sweet shit. Hey, with Triple H. Hey, I'm gonna ask a question. Okay, take a poll. Okay.
Okay.
Was China attractive to men? Yes or no?
Wow.
No, they were ripping off the United States.
No, Lib, China, the wrestler.
I know I'm trolling.
Oh,
She said.
hey, well, hold on, Alex.
They're
You got,
ripping up our country.
you got an interesting question, chat. Was China attractive? Let's be honest. This was back in the day,
She was
y'all. Let me just
Hey,
say this. Let me just say this real quick.
she was banging the hell out of 123 kid. By the way.
Well, I don't know nothing about that, but I know this. She was one of the first women that I noticed that was manly. Now, you got a point. Now you got governors and celebrities and people on social media. You can't tell if it's a man or a woman. China was one of the.
China was.
But I'm just, with all due respect, China was one of the first women that was kind of manly. Go ahead.
I'd have got my ass beat. I would have climbed that. To be honest with you. Shit,
okay, let me ask you this, Alex. Do you think that China was a woman?
Yeah, she was all roided up, but yeah, she's a woman. She was. What about you, Nino? Would you have taken the step to make sure she was pleasurable for the evening?
No.
Married man, but
what about you? What about you, Liv Dragon? What about you, Liv? Because
hell no.
Freaking Alex Ponce in the chat, y'all. That's the homie Alex.
Come on, Liv.
Ponce. Oh, yeah. On the
Alex,
show. Go ahead.
Alex, I'll do you a favor. Yeah. I'll leave her to you, brother. She's all you, brother. Go ahead. I'm rooting for you.
No problem. I'll take that with a grain of salt. What about Sable? Anyone remember Mark Merrill's wife, Sable? Nope. Man, can I tell you a story? Nobody judged me, man. Hey, everybody be quiet. Hey, when they had that pay-per-view live and I couldn't afford it with the green screen going up and down, and Sable, man, damn, she walked out with the handprints on her beautiful bosom. Man, got to be triple D's. That was the first time in my experience at 14 years old. I was like, damn. I was trying to focus on the TV just to.
Alex, sorry. You talking about when the screen was all blurry and all grainy?
Yeah, the hot channel. The hot channel.
Okay, Alex, you can get us in trouble. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Ponce here. All right,
the hot channel.
All right, Alex, final words for the chat, bro. Thank you for calling in. Let them know, Alex. What's up?
All right, I couldn't afford the pay-per-view, but it was all good. Hey, y'all, respect Nino America, Liv Dragon, and hey, man, I to be honest with you, I'm just gonna speak it how it is. I love the Nino channel. I love all that we are doing together as combined patriots. Hey, Trump called Biden Brandon last night. That was funny. Anyway, hey. Guys, you guys are all my favorites. I'm sorry. I can't even read the text. I love you all so much. Nino, continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you, brother.
Liberty Dragons. I appreciate you guys so much. Nino, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Okay.
All right, God bless you, brother. And that's my boy, Alex Ponce, y'all. That's my good friend. He called me earlier. He said, where the lives at? What's going on? And he put a fire under my butt. And we went live. Shout out my boy, Alex Ponce, one of the day oneers. Cameron Gale, Alex Ponce, all my people, God bless. Moving to the next subject of the night, Lib. The debate. Man, that was a wild call. Wild call, Alex Ponce, y'all. We need to have him on the show more often. Okay. Last night, I sat on the couch and I watched this. I'm going to put a poll up. Who won the debate? Liberty Dragon, your thoughts? I'm going to be honest. I'll give a quick summary. I believe it started off good. It got boring towards the middle, towards the end. I think someone made a comment on one of my posts earlier that they think that Trump gave Biden a lot of grace and mercy and didn't go in on him too hard. Biden looks like a buffoon, but I believe there's a reason why Biden acted like that. And I'll tell you why in a minute, which I'm pretty sure everybody can kind of, see where I'm going with this whole situation. But before I say that, your thoughts on the actual debate. Go ahead, Lib.
Yeah, I might have to disagree a little bit. I think I have a little bit of a different take. I think it's the inverse. I think in the beginning, Trump was very nervous, and you could tell he was watching his steps, but then he started heating up. And towards the end, then he started just roasting them. Because if you see the further along it got, the more confident Trump got Because let's be honest, some people may not know, but back in 2016, Trump didn't golf all year in 2016. And he's been golfing all the time these days lately. So obviously, he's not really locked in like he used to be. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? But
Hold
I
on,
think
hold on.
that really lit a fire under his booty, and I think that kind of motivated him. Of course, he killed it. He killed Biden, obviously, but he could have done a lot better. Let's be honest. But he
Okay,
did get no kill shots. There was no kill shots this time. He did have a few funny moments. But no kill shots. When he said that he beat Medicare to death, when Sleepy Joe said, "Yeah," at the end of his sentence, he said, "I beat Medicare," and then Trump said, "Yeah, you beat it to death."
man.
That was a good rebuttal.
I actually posted that. So, Lib, let me ask you this. This is the next question. I have to poll up, y'all. Who won the debate, Trump or Biden? I'm gonna be honest. I think y'all they are doing this with Biden because it's been a full media meltdown right afterwards. Memes galore, and much more on the Facebook page, all everywhere. Twitter's going crazy. I think y'all. This is my theory. Lib, tell me what you think. Um, they did that with Biden in order to replace him. I think they're setting the stage to replace Joe Biden. Your thoughts, Lib? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way that it could be done. But the thing is, if it has to be done a certain way, because if Biden were to renounce himself right now at this stage, that means that it would fall on Kamala Harris.
Mm.
And they already know she would lose at this point. So the only way that they can really get it done without going straight to her, because if he drops out, it goes to her, his delegates will go to her automatically by proxy, is going to the convention. And then he gives up all of his delegates at the convention and
Okay.
tells them to vote for somebody else. And I think that person is going to be, if
Who?
somebody else, the governor of California Governor Newsom.
Okay,
I call him Newsom.
I told my wife that. My wife's always right. She said she don't think it's be Newsom because he's too liberal. But I don't think the
Yeah,
regular everyday American knows how liberal or what a liberal is or how liberal he really is. He could be a snake, a wolf. You know, I'm not saying he's handsome, but he does have the characteristics, right, of pronounced individual, right?
he's a sharp talker. He's
Yeah,
a con man.
exactly. He has the looks and he has the tongue of the devil,
But you
right?
know what, Nino? Even he's and when pulled head to head with Trump, even he's losing by 10 to 17 points. So the thing is, even if they run him hypothetically in all the polling data, he's losing to Trump too. So I think that's their best bet. But at the same time, like you said, and maybe your wife said, they kind of have to find someone else because even he's losing in polling to Trump. And that's an easy clutch for Trump to say, look at California, look at San Francisco, where
True.
he used to be in control. You know what I mean? So it probably does have to be somebody else.
Okay, so I want to put a new poll, but Chad, let me know what you think. Do you think this is a probable situation that they're going to replace Biden? Lib, you're very, very sharp with the politics, bro. So you're saying that Biden just can't denounce yet, right? Look, give it to us factual, Lib. If Biden was to pull out, when would they announce it and how would it actually work? Go ahead.
Well, he would have to, if he were to just pull out sooner than later, then it would fall upon Kamala Harris. She would take control, and she would take control of Biden's delegates. So the way they would have to do it is they would have to wait until they get to the convention, and he would have to say, "I free all of my delegates there at the convention." Otherwise, it falls upon Kamala Harris to run as the president, and then if they let that happen, then they go to convention, and then they take it away from her. It's just not a good look. You know what I mean?
So,
Because she'll be the next in line. They'll be like, "How dare you deny a black queen?"
so do you
Yada
think?
yada. Even though she's Indian, she's not really even black, anyways. But they'd be like, "Yada yada." So it's not really a good look, and I doubt that they would do it that way. So I'm thinking the only way it's going to happen is at the convention. They're going to tell Sleepy to give up his delegates.
And when's the convention?
I'm not sure. In a few months, let me look it up.
Interesting.
DNC.
Okay, so
That's why they did it so early. I don't know if people know, but this was the earliest they've ever had a presidential debate. Actually,
Somebody,
as a matter of fact, this is the only time they've had a debate before the nominations, before the Republican and Democratic nominations. They did that obviously so they would have time to get a new candidate. And the thing is, if they wait until the convention, right there at the convention, will be so new that that candidate will have their honeymoon period. They won't have sufficient time to truly vet whoever is going to be the new nominee when it gets to that point. Because
wow.
otherwise, if they were being replaced right now at this point, they say Biden say I'm done, and he's like Kamala, it's over with for you two. Sorry, just know you're not getting my delegates. Yada yada. If they played it that way, then there would be much more time for the public to investigate and the media to do their due diligence on another potential candidate versus if it's closer to the election, that person will be really essentially still in their honeymoon period by the time they get to the election.
Oh,
So
okay.
it just works out that they're planting the seeds right now to say Biden's done. Everybody's begging, please get rid of Biden. And then they're going to be like, oh, Biden, body, yada, yada. He's going to take some stand. And even Governor Newsom's like, we need to stop talking about Biden. That's not helpful. Him knowing he's a snake, he's slimy. He already knows he might have the nomination. So he's playing the long game. The reluctant new nominee. I don't want to do it, but I'll step in if I have to. That's how they're going to play. And they're going to wait until they get to the convention. And then they're going to do the old switcheroony. It just lines up best with the timeline because now people are hammering for that to happen. They didn't give them enough Adderall or cocaine for a reason. They didn't inject them with as much coke as they did the first debate last time for a reason.
Hey, okay, so they're panicking last night. The media went in full meltdown. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I think it's all planned, orchestrated. I don't know. Some people are even saying that it's all a script, right? Speaking of wrestling, there's the DNC ready to replace him, and there's Joe Biden, y'all. There's the Undertaker. Finna put that tombstone on him. Anyways, let's go back to this real quick, y'all. I want to go to this hot button issue. I posted this, kind of went viral, but they said they had this new format for the mics. So they basically did it to where they would mute you. I don't want to play, I don't want to copyright over here, but they would mute you, or they had an actual button. They didn't have no crowd, and they had these lights that told them when their mics were on. Was that a good or bad move? Go ahead, Lib.
Well, they were trying to prevent Trump from having those classic moments, like in 2016 when he was up against Hillary, where he said wrong. That's mean magic right there. And let's be honest, you can't out alpha somebody or really battle in the marketplace of ideas and stand up for yourself. And you need, please mute him. He's talking over me, blah blah. And of course, there's exceptions if you're like trying to have an intellectual debate. But this is like mud flinging. This is a presidential. Let's let it get a little lit. Come on.
I agree.
So,
I didn't think
but
about
Trump
that.
works best when he can apply more pressure. And if he was able to interrupt Trump, be like, oh, what are you going to say? Can you finish your sentence? Then, Biden would have collapsed.
Well, I agree with OG Jenny, right? The muting is a no-go. Let's be honest, y'all. We're for free speech. That muting crap is whack, and I see why they did it. Like you said, Lib, to stop any kind of viral moments for Trump. We got a call right here. Who is this? Call back, caller. We had a call right there. It didn't go through. But again, like I said, phone freaking working over here. Okay, so the muting is whack. No crowd. Something was up. I'm gonna be completely honest, ladies and gentlemen. Something is weird. Something is off about this whole process and situation. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me conspiratorial. I don't know. But I think something's kind of weird here. That's all I got to say about that. Let's move on, y'all. We got a couple more things to talk about right here. Who looks better with the beard, y'all? Real quick, Lib. Trump or Biden? I ain't gonna lie. They're saying that Biden looked pretty good.
Well, to be fair, the beards are also different styles. And you see how Biden is more well kept right here. You see how, look, Trump's goes all the way across, but Biden's is like mine, where it's like, so it's like unfair comparison. Unfair comparison.
Okay. All right, let's continue. My bad, y'all didn't even want to go to that. Our new shirt, the Demented Diddler. Alex has that shirt. I got that shirt. Should be in the mail today. Brand new shirt. Joe Biden's actual mannerisms and his voice. When he came on Lib chat, I found that his voice sounded like crap. Somebody said, when does a cold make you stir? You know what I'm saying? But either way, Biden sounded horrible. And also, did he have a freaking earpiece? People kept commenting on my post telling me he had an earpiece. I believe he was listening to somebody tell him what to say. But besides that, Lib, your thoughts on his actual demeanor? He looked sickly, he looked lost, and he sounded like a buffoon. Go ahead.
Well, it's funny because the picture that you post is probably the best face he made during the debate, because he looked gauntly. He was like he's seen a ghost, like he was haunted, like he was on the last leg of his life. He's like, oh, it was really crazy and kind of scary, the look he had in his face. It's like the look that you see, let's be honest, and no disrespect, but that's what you would see in a hospice when they're on the gasping for the last breaths. They're hanging on to the last parts of their life. I mean, it was kind of sick. It was terrible, honestly. No, but he did terrible. Like you said, there's something going on. Obviously, they knew he was going to do terrible, or they could have probably given him more drugs, let's be honest. But forget him. Biden. Biden.
Let's see. I'm going to go to Border Patrol. So Biden says, and me and my wife looked at each other the same moment. Biden said that the Border Patrol endorsed him. Okay. And me and my wife looked at each other and we're like, what the hell? And sure enough, within the same debate, I would say within the hour, the Border Patrol Union made this tweet. I reshared it, went kind of viral on the Instagram. To be clear, we never have and never will endorse Biden. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. The days of sitting up there and lying, you're going to be fact-checked, even if you're a Democrat, real quick. Biden was up there lying to smithereens, and we're going to get to his sorry-ass wife lying to him like a child, but I digress. He was fact-checked before the video was even over, the debate was even over, and the Border Patrol said that this was a lie, that they will never endorse Biden. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I want to go back for a second and answer your question. Actually, I actually don't think he had an earpiece in, because let's be honest, I don't think that he would even be able to catch what they were telling him. If he had an earpiece in, that still requires a very large degree of listening. And if anything, that would probably be even harder than just practicing. They said he was practicing all week. He's been gone, sleeping all week. He's been sleeping and practicing. Trump just goes and does it. This guy been practicing all week. He still had the worst debate performance of all time. But yeah, of course, Border Patrol would never endorse the dude, and I find it funny, comical how he's going up here. And you know what he said during the debate? He actually said during the abortion section, I could not believe this. He said, well, yeah, they need to get an abortion because they might get R-worded by an illegal immigrant. I was like, did he just say that? Wow. Did he just admit that that's prevalent? That's what a lot of these illegals are doing to American citizens? I could not believe. I was like, wait, did he say that? That was a major slip up. He admitted it. He's like, yeah, they might have to get an abortion from all those illegals raping them.
Hey, and right, brutal Trump ad. Trump posted this all over, and it looked horrible for Biden. Yeah, I'll try to get to it in a minute, Alex. The clip, we got the Discord up. I'll try to pull it up in a minute. Let's see here. What else? This right here. This woman, y'all, is. How do I do this, Liv? I don't want to be too disrespectful to someone else's wife, but the way Jill Biden acted last night, y'all, lying to
old hag.
This woman, y'all, is not presidential. This is very embarrassing. And to be honest, if I was Jill's kids or whatever, I don't know how many kids they have. You know, these people are
Barf.
divorced and remarried. Barf. But the point is, if this is embarrassing, what kind of legacy is it to be a buffoon like Biden and Jill Biden, y'all? Like, they have made an ass of themselves so much. And yes, you could say you're the Trumper just talking crap. No, you know what? I haven't seen Trump and Melania act like these two idiots. And it's kind of sad that they're being used like puppets and they took this whole presidency to their heads and they're there acting the way they act. I've seen Jill Biden be so cringy throughout this whole presidency. And Joe Biden, look, let's be honest, y'all. Joe Biden has been in politics for so freaking long. You would think he wouldn't be a dumbass or a buffoon to go out in his so-called glory years acting like this, him and his wife. If anything, if he had any more morality about himself, if he was not being used, elderly abuse here, he would have went out in his glory years, quiet, under the radar, not running for president. But it's pretty sad and sick that they used this man and he went along with it. He's not innocent. Him and his sorry ass wife, they both played along with this crap. And to me, this is a stain on their actual legacy if they would even had one. You see what I'm saying, Lib? He should have just rolled off, bro, and never try to run for president, never try to, do none of this, because I think this is a stain on their actual lifetime and the memory of them once they're gone. Go ahead.
Let's be honest, Nino. Let's not throw stones if we live in glass houses. We're using this guy too for laughs. No, it's insane. This guy is crazy. She looks like an old hag. If I had a chick and she acted like this, I'd say, shut up, go sit down, I'll deal with this. But he can't deal with it. So she has to kind of take his spot. She has to be the tough one. Let's be fair, because he can't. That's why, look, she told him at their little cute little rally afterwards, you did so good, Joe. You answered all the questions. Did you see that? Their little after party? That was like, ugh. That was cringe. Disgusting. She makes me love Hillary Clinton. This chick makes me love Hillary. And you know what? This is kind of going off topic, but there's something admirable. Let's be honest about Hillary Clinton, how she got completely humiliated. And, she lost to Trump. They called him a con man, and she lost to this businessman, celebrity, and she still kept her head up. So I just want to give, there's something admirable about that. I respect that. People who can be bleeped on and still come out with their head held strong. So shout out Hillary. She's much more likable when she's not running to ruin the country. I'll be honest.
So she's an admirable loser, in other words.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you're saying that Jill Biden is so horrible that you actually tip your MAGA hat to Hillary Clinton. Wow.
At least she was way classier. Let's be honest.
Hey, but back to my point though, real quick. Touch on that before we move on. Do you agree with me, bro, that the Bidens should have just never got involved, never
off into the sunset?
You know what I mean? Do you catch my drift there? Go ahead.
No, I mean, he definitely should have, and especially this time around, they should have known for months. But the thing is, them doing all this, they may not realize that even if this was a part of the plan, these people were gaslighting everyone for months and saying, no, Biden was okay, Biden is cool, yada, yada, yada. And now everything's just stacked up. They thought they were going to take down Trump by doing this phony investigation, this phony trial, all of this, and convicting them. They went up. They thought that they were going to plan something out good and hide what was going on with Biden, and people were going to be okay. But now people just don't believe anything they say anymore. So the whole house of cards is collapsing on them. It's crazy because every move they make is the wrong move. But at this point, is there any right move they can take? The jig is up. We have free speech on X. They don't control the levers of information anymore.
Yep.
They don't control the matrix anymore. They're cooked. They're done.
And shout out, I hate to cut you off of that awesome monologue, but I got to interject, Lib, that shout out OG Jenny, all the America Firsters, the Groypers. Like, we're not playing this crap. Shout out my boy Alex Ponce. I talked to him. He said, boy, what's your deal with Lexit and Jesse? I don't want to say too much about our conversation. I said, bro, Jesse's a freaking weenie. Jesse and Lexit are shields for the Christ projectors, the foreign nation we give all our freaking money to. I said, I'm America first. They put other countries first. So I'm glad that there's a new generation from Jenny, Nick F, and all the Groypers, all even Sneako to a certain extent, Liberty Dragon,
Thank you.
myself, Christy, Alex Ponce, everybody. There's a lot of us that ain't going with this crap of giving our money and our freaking military aid over to this foreign nation that spits on Christians, y'all. Now, can we stop it? No. But like Liberty said, thank God for Elon Musk and Twitter for now the way it is, because there is a lot of free speech over there. And I see so many memes, I can't even get on my Twitter and look and scroll because I probably get shut down for I can't say the word over here. The point
No,
is, like you said, Lib, people have woken up. They can't shut us up. We could fact check this liar within an hour or 30 minutes, even sooner, within a minute, actually, of the debate. And Rose says Trump lied the entire debate. Call in if you would like. We appreciate differing opinions. But I believe that Joe Biden acted like a buffoon. Everybody knows he lost. And he was the one that was not just lying. He was not even coherent with any of his words. Go ahead, Lip.
and you know what? I just want to say I'm tired of people shitting on our guys. People like Elon Musk. Elon Musk went to Auschwitz so other people could come in. He knocked in the front door so people like Nick F could come in with the information and were allowed to speak. He took that trip there so to cover fire for everyone else so he could keep his platform and allow others to tell the truth. So it's crazy that people don't see the 4D chess, the 64D backgammon people like Elon Musk play to allow this free speech platform to bring back the advertisers. He sacrificed his own reputation by going there and kissing up so other people could come on and have the free speech to tell the truth. And he knew that the truth would get out regardless. And I can't stand when people want to throw people like Elon Musk away because they don't understand the strategy. It's because of him we're at the extent that we are right now. Let's be honest, without X being freed up, we would be at least a few years behind in the info wars. Let's be honest. Let us be completely honest. Major shout out to to Big Elon.
Okay, Alex, what clip did you send? Is it the one with this pistol? Because I know this one's gonna get us in trouble. I don't know if I can even play this one. And there's another one on. Is it this one right here with the anti-earthquake bed? Alex, I'm in the Discord. Let me know, brother. Okay, so back to what I was saying. While we figure that out before we play that clip, let us know which one it is, Alex. Back to where were we? Okay, right here.
Everybody plays their roles. Everybody's playing their roles well. From Andrew Tate to Elon Musk to Nick F. We're all on the same side. Even Trump. Look, people want to talk bad about Trump too, but people like Nick F. His organization is called America First. He even admitted Trump. He said Trump made me. He would have never started if it wasn't for Trump. Trump is the guy, the part of the SWAT team who with the battering ram, knocks open the door, and then the other people, the Groypers, come in. America First. Everybody else comes in. People like Elon Musk, Top G, Andrew Tate, Trump. They're the battering rams. So I can't stand when people don't understand that and they go and they badmouth all of the OGs. They just don't get it. Criticize them, of course, but say they're like frauds and throw them under the bus. It's just ridiculous. Let's be honest. And people like Alex Jones pretty much made everyone when it comes to the info wars. Let's be honest. He woke everybody up. He woke everyone up. And people call him a shill. I mean, he's kind of a shill. Let's be honest. But still, though, I love my boy Alex.
Okay, so with that, Alex said the opinions on both. Yeah, can we get Nick back? Yeah, we need Nick back. Alex, I don't think I can play that one with the pistol, bro. I think that would probably get me in trouble. But there's an earthquake bed. Is that the one you want us to play? I'm gonna play it real quick. I think this is one that Alex wants us to watch. Let me get over here.
By the way,
go ahead.
I got Nick F in my Trump video game. Me, Nino America, Sneako, Top G, the whole Elon Musk, the whole gang in it, y'all. It's how to get lit.
Okay.
Hey.
Have you covered the Jocelyn case? What's that? Let's see here. Okay, so There's an earthquake bed. Is this what you wanted us to watch, Alex? Whoa. Oh, it's not a pistol. Okay, I'll play in a minute. There's the link you sent, Alex, right? Okay. So I guess it's a bed for earthquakes.
Interesting.
Interesting, but in West Texas there are none. But I ain't gonna lie, it looks like it's pretty good. Oh, Jenny says she'll get the Trump game then. That looks pretty good, and it got water and food in there. Looks like so. That's interesting. Let me go to this one. He said it's not a pistol. Let's see.
Jenny, you can play a character if you'd like.
That one is a pistol. Is it the right Discord, Alex? Am I pulling the right files up? Oh, here it is. How you feel? Which one is it? Okay, that's a song. I don't think I can play that one. That's a song too. I don't know, Alex. Is it the right ones, bro? You see here. It's one with the. I ain't gonna play that one. I'm gonna get in trouble. That fool has a. I've seen this one. The child. Which one's the child? Yeah, I can't play this one. That fool has a. I've seen this one. He shoots the gun with the freaking kid. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. But this dude, I've seen this video. Have you seen it, Lib? This dude pulls out a pistol.
Shout out Josh Yard, by the way.
Hey, shout out Josh, my boy Josh. We back at it, Josh. So the guy has a pistol, right, Lib? And he puts a potato on it, bro, and he shoots it with the child right next to him. Disgusting.
Oh, actually, I ain't gonna lie. I used to have a potato gun when I was a kid, and my mom would go into the cabin and be like, "Why do all the potatoes have holes in them?"
No, I seen that clip. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. I don't know if I would or not, but I don't even want to risk it. But he shoots the gun and has a potato on it, and he's using horrible, safety, precautions. And there's a child. I've actually, Alex, I don't know if you're on Twitter, Alex, but you need to jump on Twitter, brother, and follow us on Twitter. There's things on Twitter that you can never show on YouTube. Twitter is the Wild West of free speech. It's been opened up. I can't even scroll Twitter right now because I probably will get a violation on YouTube due to my feed. And not that I even follow crazy things. Stuff just pops up, and man, I've seen all kinds of things, y'all. Crazy stuff. And again, that video with the guy with the potato silencer, idiots. Real quick, what am I gonna get right here? Oh, the 12-year-old girl that was okay. We kind of talked about this. I haven't really posted about it. I did one post about it about the illegals. It's probably far down on my timeline, but I'm gonna say this. This is my stance on illegal immigration, and we'll probably part with this section here. I gotta get ready to go to work tomorrow. Hey, who's this right here? Oh, hey, shout out my boy Josh. Did he just what did he do right now? I just saw a big old
he got a platinum for a month.
Ooh.
That's why I'm saying shout out.
Thank you, man. That's two of us now. Alex Ponce has been platinum for 2 months. Josh R upgraded, says, "What's up, Nino? Much love from Southburg, Indiana." Wow, I didn't know that you were over there in Indiana, bro. Much love, Nino and Liv. About time y'all do it live. It's been a minute, fellas. We're going to do more content, y'all. And I'm sorry. And a shout out my boy Alex Ponce for calling me and lighting that fire under my butt. We're going to get back to our regular schedule program. I discussed earlier what happened. My truck went down. And, if things ain't right in life, it's hard to make content, y'all. It's not that easy just to get on here and shoot a video. So my truck's back working and I'm working. And Josh, thank you. Alex, all my people for y'all support. So anyways, I'll say this about the illegal immigration, right? Jocelyn, poor girl. Look, I've said it since day one. They didn't like it. A lot of conservatives don't like this stance, but I say build the wall, deport them all. Even Abuelita. If you're here in my country illegally, you got to go. I don't want no amnesty. I don't want no looking away. I want you out the way because I'm paying taxes. Alex Ponce, the homie's paying taxes. Liberty Dragon, all of us are providing, making money, and we have to abide by these horrible taxation bullcrap of the IRS and the government. I'm going to be careful here. But the point is, I can't stand people that come here illegally. You want to come here legally? Come on in. We will vet you, check for lice, douse you. I don't know what they do. Bend over, cough, my bad, whatever. But the point is, you need to be vetted before you come into the greatest country in history. And if you're illegal, you should be deported. And if they were deported instead of being here with free Medicare and health care and voting rights, then people like Justin would still be, if they were not here, people like Justin would still be here. The point is, these illegals are a problem. And like I said, I want zero amnesty. I don't care what anybody says. I want them out of my country yesterday, last year. Your thoughts on illegal immigration and the poor girl Jocelyn that was unalive by these monsters? I mean, we hear it all the time, Lib, and I hate to say I'm not tired of talking about it, but I'm tired of hearing about it, about our American citizens, people's daughters. That girl's 12 years old. My youngest son is 12. My youngest son's innocent. My daughter's 18, 19. I can only imagine what it would feel like to have my daughter's life taken by two freaking border jumpers, freaking wet. You know the rest. If you don't like it, I don't give a flip. That pisses me off. Go ahead, Lib.
You say at the border stations they delouse them. What was the chemical that they used to delouse them? No, okay, I'm kidding. I won't go there. What do they have in the showers there? Okay. Just look it up. Just look it up. Okay. Anyways, yeah, no, it's crazy. There's an insane amount of people. They say it's about 19 million. I'm sure it's much, much more than that, because how can they possibly be sure? Because they can't even keep track because they're here illegally. And it's crazy because they've just completely opened everything up. And we have definitely Manchurian candidates, sleeper agents here in this country, and they're waiting. And the thing is, they're going to be here when Trump gets back in, and they're going to be able to try to use this as something that they can throw on Trump, even though it had nothing to do with him. But we're not vetting these people. We're allowing them all to come here. They're entering their insane asylums, their mental institutions, their prisons, and they're just sending all these people here. That's why a lot of these countries have the lowest level of prisoners and mental patients ever, because they're just dumping their worst people off at our border and say, here you go ahead. And we're so stupid. We're putting these people, not us, but the sleepy administration, they're putting these people up at luxury hotels, and just imagine how much of a spit in the face it is to all these people who've worked so hard to protect our country. Border Patrol, when they're underfunded, underappreciated, and outright mocked and disrespected by a group of tyrants who've taken over and are doing every possible thing to destroy this country. It's a great replacement. People don't want to talk about it, but they're replacing the people in this country that have been here for a long time. And guess what? If you replace the people, the fabric of this country, the people who've been here for generations, it becomes a different country. That's just how it is. And I'm sorry, but this is a mostly white and black country, and there's a lot of Hispanics here too. But the fact that it's about to be majority Hispanic is insane to me. That's insane. Over 20 million illegals here. That is crazy. That is, and I'm half Mexican.
No,
all American, but it doesn't matter. Let's be honest. The country's best when the whites are in the majority and control this country. And if not, it'll be a different country.
But not the liberals, the white Christians.
True.
Real quick,
True.
let me say this. What about my heritage? And I'm not talking about Mexico, Aztec, Mayans. Hell no. I'm a Texan. I'm an American citizen. What about the United States heritage? Okay. In my neighborhood, it looks like Little Mexico, parts of it. People don't understand this until it's going to be too freaking late. Our country is being infiltrated from within. They are busting these people in. Even churches, God forbid, are helping these illegals. And our fabric of this nation is deteriorating away. What are my kids going to see? Are they going to recognize America, or is this going to look like a whole country, like Trump said, like we're importing them, y'all? This bull crap. What about our heritage as Americans and United States citizens? What's going to happen one day when we look out the window and there it is? We look like a whole country, like Trump said. It pisses me off. And again, like I said, I don't want no amnesty for these people. I want them deported last year, even though it's probably not going to happen with these freaking weak, limp-wristed politicians that use this for, division or whatever. How about they do what I say? It'd be nice if they would do mass deportations, get mad all you want. I don't care. The point is, you should be here legally. You want to come in the right way, come in the right way, the legal way, like the rest of us. We all got to pay taxes. We all got to abide by these laws and this bullcrap tax system. They need to do the same thing as well. But the point is, like I said, our nation is crumbling. Our actual bloodline of Americans is like thinning out, and we're just importing the most worst, ignorant, probably stupidest, meanest people of them all. And I'm not just talking Mexicans, okay? There's people from other countries, China, God knows who and from where they come from. It's not just, it ain't the Mexicans no more, y'all. Quick, get that out your head. If you're a Mexican and you're getting offended by this, good. But to be honest, you shouldn't be getting offended because I'm not pointing at the Mexicans saying that's them coming across the border. It's not the same Mexicans from 20 to 50 years ago. We got people coming from all kinds of countries that we don't even know. And they're not being,
Guatemala, El Salvador.
and they're not scientists, y'all. They're not humanitarians. They're freaking, my bad. They're like middle-aged men, military-aged men just flooding through the southern border. It's freaking crazy. This ain't the immigrants of the illegals of 50 years ago. These are the ones that could be doing God knows what, setting up spy cells, whatever you want to call them. God, we don't know. We don't know what or who they are, Lib. It's horrible. Horrible.
And you know what?
Hold on, Libs. Paris says, aren't you Mexican? No shade. No, I'm white. No, but for real though, I'm not Mexican. A Mexican, from my understanding, is a citizen born in Mexico, citizen of Mexico. I am an American citizen. I was born here. I'm a Texan. I'm a Christian. I'm an American. I am not a Mexican. I will never claim that because I was not born in Mexico. I was born in the United States of America, and that's my country. That's my heritage, and my family was born here. My grandparents were born here. I don't know how far they want to trace my bloodline. I'm a Texan. I'm not a Mexican. Go ahead, Lib.
Yeah, and you know it's insane because when does it end? You know, you should show this video at some point. But there was actually a very good video that kind of illustrates what we're talking about now. And the fact that we can't just bring everyone here because at some point they have to fix their countries too. I mean, the thing is, why do we want people who can't fix their own countries to come here in this country? Isn't that a red flag already if they can't get their shit together? And let's be honest, our country is getting worse the more of these people we bring on over here. Let's be honest, is that a coincidence or what? But besides that, I saw this very good illustration. Look, this dude had a bunch of different like jars, glass jars full of gumballs, right? And each gumball represents like maybe 10,000, 100,000 person, yada, yada, whatever. And you have all these different containers for like different countries, parts of different continent. And then it had from all the rest of the world, he took one gumball, dropped the United States, took a few more gumballs and dropped it, and then the United States overflowed. It overflowed. But you see, it really puts into perspective how small of a difference it even makes for the rest of the world. If we take in 10,000 or 100,000, there's no point. We have to fix the world. They have to begin to fix their own countries too. But let's be honest. Many versions of the United States government also did collapse many of these countries. So, you know, but we had nothing to do with that. So, of course, we're going to fight against it. But it just, there is a limit. And at some point, it just doesn't even make sense to bring more people. I say no more. The people who came here legally screwed it over for the legal ones. We need to just stop everyone coming here. Listen, unless you're rich and you can take care of yourself, then you have the right to travel anywhere. That's just how it goes. Like, we're rich. We go to Tokyo if we want, go on vacay because we made it. We showed we're valuable citizens. We did what we had to do, not just random people that our government and us as taxpayers are going to have to take care of. It makes no sense. Now, if you're rich and you have freedom of travel, go ahead. Come through. Get your little vacay in. Fine.
I'm going to say this. Paris says people want to immigrate here. So I don't care. And with all due respect, I'm not talking down to you. The Bible says, I know no man after the flesh. I got family, brothers and sisters, and even my mama done cut off. I don't want nothing to do with certain family members, and they're still alive. I don't give a flip about my damn ancestors back 20, 50 years ago. I don't care where they came from. I was born here. My parents were born here. My kids were born here. And thank God my grandkids will be born in West Texas in America. That's what I care about. I don't give a flip about 20 years ago. I don't give a flip about 50 years ago. I don't care about 100 years ago. I just remember the Alamo. Remember the Alamo, baby. We whooped
And
Mexico's
you know what, Nino?
and we kept Texas. Mesco, let's be honest. Mesco dropped the bag. All these states that belong to them, we ran them out of here. We won fair and square. We're America. We're Americans. We should love this country and have allegiance to this country. Hey, if you're, like my boy JV says, a proud Mexican American, that's my boy. God bless him. But I'm just going to say this. My kids are born here. I was born here. And after that, I only care about my household and my family and what I can control now. My family, if they were immigrants, who knows? I don't really care. I just know I worry about what's happening now. Final words, Lib. I got to wrap it up. Go ahead, Lib. Go ahead.
Yeah, as an American, doesn't really even matter where your heritage is. If you're American, you're a legal American citizen, you should be fighting for this country and for your family, not to bring in unlimited amounts of people. Guess what? We're American citizens. It sucks. We won the lottery of life. But if we let everybody come here, we'll no longer be a lottery. Don't you understand?
You're right,
That's
bro.
the point. We're American citizens here. We have to fight for ourselves here. That's what we have to do. It doesn't matter if you're Mexican American, Haitian American, if your family's been here for a long time and you're a legal American, you're an American. And if you're willing to let everyone come here legally, you're a traitor to this country and you're not really an American patriot. And maybe you should go with them instead, because obviously you suicide. You should be standing up for your communities against people who kill, R-word, torture innocent little girls in this country. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. If these illegal aliens right here behind us, these scumbags, if they weren't freaking here, these American citizen young girls would still be alive. If these wets right here didn't come illegally, these children would still be here with their parents, and they would have kids and they would have families. But these illegal animals unalive these innocent children.
And you know what they say, Nino?
Hold on. How about the kids? How about these girls? How about these children, these innocent children? And these sorry-ass animals took them out. And now we're probably got to pay for these bastards to be sent back, feed them and clothe them. I hope they take care of them in the freaking county jail. What about these kids? What about these innocent children? Screw these illegal aliens. And I want to say worse words about them, but I'm on YouTube. Screw them. I'll stand up for the innocent children that were taken out by these monsters. Send them back packing to Guatemala, Mexico, wherever the hell they came from.
And you know what they'll tell us? They just didn't know any better, because that's how their culture is. Isn't that the crazy thing? And that should be enough of a red flag to know we should not bring any more of these people, because it's part of their culture to do stuff like this.
Right. You're right. I'll go work with a bunch of Mexicans at work, and this dude would tell me that when he would go to Mexico back in his hometown, he's from Mexico, but he came here, he married somebody. That's what they do. They come marry somebody and they're legal. But this dude told me that he would go to the dances, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. This dude told me, big old, what's that guy's name on Beauty and the Beast? Gusto, whatever his name is, the big old, the enemy of the beast. This dude remind me of that guy, big old buff Mexican, but he will be laughing in a circle telling all of us, and I was a young kid, that he would go to Mexico and he would go to dances and he would pinpoint the transvestites. And he would, you know what? He liked that. I say that to say this. That's very prevalent, that a lot of these people are perverts like that. This guy would tell me, he would be laughing, oh yeah, I go to the dance in Mexico and I love it because a man in the dress, you know, the rest speaking perverted. And I was a young kid, 18, 17, I didn't know no better, but that's what he would tell me. And there's a bunch of perverts like that from these other countries where they don't have no kind of morals. I'm not saying all, and I'm not saying most, but I'm saying the ones I've seen, the ones I've dealt with from Mexico and other countries, they're perverts, big time. Go ahead, Lib.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, enough said, right? Point proven. I mean,
Right.
that's what they say.
The illegals cat call me out a lot. That's what they freaking do. I'll be at work, and that's what they would freaking do. Some of these guys, you see the videos, they're at a store taking pictures of people. They don't talk no English, but they sure do know how to work that phone and take a picture of someone's freaking wife in freaking Kroger's.
They don't share the same etiquette. They don't share the same manners. They don't share the same values.
We got enough.
And you know what? They don't want to. That's the thing, They don't come here and try to assimilate. Then they're not sending their best people. Let's be honest. And it's happening in Europe. It's happening in this country. All these immigrants. And guess what? When they R-word these little girls, these teenagers, you know what they say? Well, it's part of their culture. They didn't know any better. They didn't know it was a crime. Then stop bringing these people over if they don't know any better. Because we should know better and protect our fellow citizens. It's on us.
Look, people can get mad all they want. My patrons know. I mean, Alex Boyce is laughing in the comments. Shout out my people, JV, Jenny, everybody. My boy KGO Bando in H-Town. Shout out H-Town. Look, y'all, we're not trying to sit here and talk down on people. We're here just telling the freaking truth. And if anything, we should want to protect our own citizens of this country. We should want to do for our country, the United States of America. I don't live in Mexico. God bless Mexico. I think the Mexican president was a Trumper. But the point is, we live here. And if we live here, we need to protect the people that live here. My kids live here. I'm done. Final words, Liv. Keep it short, please.
And you know what? All of this and much more will be revealed in the Donald Trump video game. There's a level on the Texas-Mexico border, which Trump will be in, Nino will be in, I'll be in, and we will be exposing the real brutalities of the border. So stay tuned.
Hold on. Rasa says that we have the problem with plenty of Americans here. We talk about them too. SPM, that pervert. How about that? We don't like SPM over here on this channel. This dude said this is a worldwide problem. STF, shut the F up. How about you shut the F up? How about this, though? I ain't worried about the world. I'm worried about my backyard, Rasa. How about that?
America first.
I'm worried about my country. I don't give a flip about the rest of the world. I'm worried about these monsters, these illegal wets that came across the border and hurt these innocent children, these American kids. That's what I'm worried about. I don't give a flip about the rest of the world. I care about my country, my backyard. Deport all these fools. Build the wall, deport them all, even Abuelita.
But you know what, Nino? What kind of person just took power as president of Mexico? Do some research on that. It's the same people causing problems here in this country, the same people causing problems in Europe, same people who are in control of these immigration policies. Just do a little bit of research. I'll just say it's somebody who's not like the rest of Mexico. Okay?
Hey, look what Sean says. You know what's bad when Mexico started finishing the wall that Trump started just to keep the illegals here so we can't shove them back across. Ain't that messed up? Damn, he's building the wall to keep them over here. Damn. Wow. Anyways, Rasa says, seems like you trying to act like they the only ones, fool. You know what? A lot of them are. Like Trump said, they're sending their worst. They're sending their R words, their drug dealers, or cartel members. I said, you know what? Deport them fools. And you know what I really want to happen with the border? I want a no-go zone. I can't even say it on YouTube. I want the border, Lib. You catch my drift, Lib? I want the border to be
what we're gonna do in the game.
Yeah,
they'll see.
Yeah, I want the border to be so secure that a freaking snake can't even slither across that border.
Ooh, a mouse can't even squeak across.
That's what I want. I want that border so freaking tight that ain't nothing coming across that border. And if they do, then it's over. That's what I want.
So tight, the border's a virgin. That border's a virgin. Okay, I'm done.
Hey, shout out Rasa. He said, F them perverts. Hey, we salute you. And it's cool. I ain't trying to talk down on you. Well, we can agree to disagree. We just doing
it. We're brothers. We're brothers. We're on the same side, man. We're on the same side, okay?
But the point is, we're for free speech, okay? And we just want to protect our country. Simple as that. Yeah, exactly. Gators. Hey, OG Jen, let's support the PDF files and the Jesus haters. We want MAGA gators and of course a moat filled with gators. I wish.
I mean, but let's be honest, Nino.
Wish.
Let's be honest, Nino. It is a lot of these different places. It's the world and has a lot to do with culture and who's infiltrating these cultures and who's pushing these policies, who's pushing this cultural Marxist movement. You have to really get to it, and they are plaguing everywhere in the world. And soon, that's why we have to fight with tooth and nail for this country, because this will be one of the last dominoes. And if they're able to make this domino fall, this is a last bastion of hope. And we have Trump to send them all back and set a precedent for the rest of the world. And if we can't do that and stave off the horde, it's done. It's done. Cultural Marxism will take over the rest of the world, and that's exactly what it is. Going back to Stalin and Lenin, it's cultural Marxism. Karl Marx. It's all part of the plan.
Where they come from, and we'll talk about that later. Shout out my boy Jorge says we need a border for the border on both sides. A triple border. Damn. I never thought about that one. Shout out my boy Jorge. Okay, I'm going to say this real quick. Rosa Rodriguez says, start with non-corrupt, border patrol, greedy bastards. All of them. If anybody is helping facilitate illegal aliens to come to America, they should be treated as for treason. Anybody that's helping these illegal aliens, from the church members to the border patrol, anybody that's involved with helping these monsters come across, they should be charged with treason and be put to, you know, the rest. How about that? That's what I want to say. Seal that border. And I'm going to be honest. This is my final words. There's an enemy of the cross. Jenny knows who they are. Liberty Dragon knows who they are. I know who they are. Do you know who they are? That's where most of this stuff leads back to. It all leads back to these people that are greedy, that hate Christ, and nobody likes to talk about them. You can't talk about these people. They control basically everything. And they also control presidents. We don't bow down to those people. But you know what? At least we're here and we're talking about it. Catch my drift. Follow us on all socials and you'll see more of what we're talking about. We got to be very careful with tight-lipped on YouTube, because the people that control everything, that's the ones you cannot criticize publicly. And like I said, I'm telling you right now, we're warning you, this country is in a tailspin. We got a horrible freaking leader. We got illegals coming across the border every day. And we got an elite, powerful group of people that are very rich, corrupt, and evil to control mostly everything. The Bible says that the devil is the principality of the air. He's the king of this world. That's why when he told Jesus, if you bow down to me, I'll give you all this kingdom. And Jesus said, I rebuke you. This is the devil's playground. The world belongs to the devil. That's why if you're a Christian, you're not of this world, because you're of the kingdom. And these people that I'm telling you about, we cannot say their names publicly. The J's, I'll say, and that's all I got to say. The synagogue of Satan, Revelation 2:9, talk about these people, and they control mostly everything. And at least me and Liberty and a certain select few in the chat, we always talk about this, from Twitter to Instagram, Facebook. We let it be known as best we can, because once you start exposing these people and saying them who they are and naming them, it's over for you. And with that, yeah, the people behind the curtain, we're out of here. We're good, Lib?
Oh, yeah. W rent.
We're out of here, y'all. Christ is Lord. And we're out of here, y'all. God bless everybody.
Chain.
Let me get my ending over here.